Hello, Transurfers, and welcome to this new Transurfing talk. My name is Gabriel, and I'm here with my friend Fernando. Hello, Fernando.
I'm Gabriel. We're back here again. Just to extend a little bit from the previous talk, yeah?
Yes, about the
Yeah.
balance. It was really interesting, and
Yeah.
you were talking about pendulums, and well, we were talking about pendulums and the influence that had on us. And
Yeah.
I will say that, yeah, people, money is a really big pendulum, you know, and yeah, the people think that they have to achieve something outside to gain money, you know. So,
well, this is the thing that again, Vadim Zilan says, you know, in the conventional, the stereotype view of reality, what people are doing is trying to change what's there in the mirror in front, you know, what they're observing. They're trying to create a change there to move the things around, you know, I mean,
inside.
It's futile, you know. It's like sort of a waste of energy, because all we're doing is like just moving things around, and we're not really fundamentally changing anything. Like you know, I could win the lottery tomorrow, you know, if I went through like a streak of good luck, you know, so-called good luck, you know. I might win the €500,000 tomorrow, but if I'm not prepared within, you know, to see that out there in my life, that €500,000 will go in no time at all. I will lose it all within a few months, maybe a year or two. I will lose the whole thing. I'll go back to square one, because nothing here has changed. You know, like this so-called moment of fortune came past me, and I happened to react to it in that moment unconsciously, and I won the pool, you know, I won the lottery. But the thing is, I'm not prepared to maintain that. If I'm not prepared from inside to create my mirror image in front of me, then, you know, I'm going to go into poverty again, you know? Because it's my state. I don't know how I'm creating my reality. And it's vital that we understand that the inside, that from within, we interact with the space of variations, and the space of variations puts these images in front of us, this reality. You know, everything that we experience there in front of us is being pulled together through our feelings and emotions and thoughts, you know. So we very much need to kind of practice something that in Transurfing we call like the slides. For instance, you know. We practice the slides. What is a slide? A slide is the creation and the visualization and the practice of a determined goal, you know, a goal that we want to see in our reality. We have to if we want to see something appear in our reality, we have to practice, we have to get used to it, you know, get used to having that already, you know. And then when eventually, you know, the universe, outer intention manifests that into our reality, then we can maintain that. We can, like with the other techniques of gratitude, you know, showing gratitude, giving it credit, like having joy for receiving something. This interaction with the space of variations, with the field is very important, that we maintain this also, we go into all the concepts of reality transurfing, of coordination, balance,
Yes.
of balance, of being comfortable in when we are in any situation that we want to be comfortable in it, to be at home, in
Yes.
our desired, in our intended goals,
Yes.
to
Yes.
be at home and comfortable with that. I think it's we need to learn to do that, and of course practice. If we practice, we make it, then we can integrate these things into our system, and they become like a part of us. It's not
Yes.
an effort, just because it's what the new you.
Exactly.
The
Is
new.
it? Yeah. Yeah, it's the new version of you. And
Yeah,
yes, I think that you say something really key is that we are always interacting with the reflection of the mirror, and we have
yeah,
to see that we can change anything on the reflection.
yeah,
But I think this is really key, because it could
yeah,
take
of
time
course.
to really see it like it is,
Yeah,
like we are always trying to
yeah,
change the
yeah,
reflection, and so yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
by being awake, we can start to practice the slide, and we can start,
Yeah,
because before we are moving through the lifelines unconsciously, and then
yeah,
we are seeing all these pendulums and all the things that we see in our reality, and then our attention is there, and we are totally inside the mirror.
yeah,
We are
yeah,
not free, we are totally
no,
inside the illusion.
yeah,
So now we are being awake, and we are seeing that we can't change anything on the
yeah,
reflection. We have to
yeah,
change the image. So
absolutely.
yeah, I think that with the slide, we can move consciously through the lifelines, that we see more abundance in everything.
Yeah, like normally, like you said, we trying to like because we are identifying with the mirror image out there.
It's
Okay.
a spell. It's
Uh,
kind of a spell. Yeah.
yeah, we identify with these negative um, slides that we create
Mm.
unconsciously, because we agree, in a way, we agree from the feeling,
Yeah.
like our soul, our creative aspect within us, with our thought, they agree, and then like these things get realized, the negative things,
Yes.
they get
Hmm.
reenacted, they come back, and they keep coming
Yes.
back in our lives, and we have to break that. We
Yes,
can
because
transform.
yeah, we
We
are
can
always
transform.
yeah, we
Pardon?
are always seeing and reacting, seeing,
Yeah, yeah,
reacting.
yeah.
It's yeah.
But transurfing says to us, like, transurfing gives us the tool that we can transform the negative slides into positive ones, and
Yes.
make them work for us.
Yes.
We have to learn to create a positive slide that will transform our world. We have to become creative instead of consuming all that is already happening
Yes.
out there, in the mirror image, all the structures, the whatever we're seeing in our reality. Instead of feeding on that, we have
Hmm.
to become creative.
Exactly.
Okay, not consuming that what is
Hmm.
gone, what is already there, but to build a new world.
Yeah, because even the reflection is the past. If
Yeah,
we are living there, we are not living in the present. We are totally in the past and totally in the dream.
absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, the moment that you awake is when you can see all that, and when you can start to make your own movie, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, yeah, I don't know. We got time to
Yes.
still to talk a bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, because all it does, if we're not aware of these things, if we are in this state of unconscious state of, not being in control of our reality,
Hmm.
we get involved in things that are really uh, create prejudicial to us,
Yes.
like negative things that affect our life, make us like struggle and fight for life. And this is like even in the self-development world, there is a lot of information that sometimes is not so useful. There's a
Hmm.
lot of tendency to say, it's okay, you have to like decide what you want and then like really work hard, fight for it.
Yes.
I mean, it's like, it's okay, but they don't know how the thing is working.
Yeah.
So, when you say you have to keep fighting for it, you like decide what you want and then fight for it. This is what everybody's doing and causing all the problems in the world.
Yeah. And this
You
variation of reality is there for everyone. If someone
Yeah,
wants
we
to,
don't need to fight it. There is infinite possibilities.
yeah. And but what I mean is that you think that you have to fight to earn it. That version of reality is there for you to choose too. So you will be fighting to earn stuff, because that's what you believe, or that's what you thought.
That comes from not having poverty.
Yeah.
You survive from survival instinct. The basic instinct of a
Mm.
human. This kind of of, the kind of not being trying to what we need most is to control our reality. But when we don't know how reality is working, the way we try to control it is by fighting for it.
Yes.
And this is not what Vadim Zeland means. Is like that we have to like realize how the thing is working, how this reality is working, and then just connect, build, create a new reality,
Yes.
not fight to maintain something that we, our
Mm.
piece of ground, like, because the space of variations is there for everybody. Anybody can access it
Yes.
if they know this technology. They can access the space of area and interact directly with it, and bring into their lives whatever it's all there. So
Yeah.
there's no need to to fight for anything, or
No.
to compete with anybody. If I have like $1 million, it's not because someone else is going to lose it.
Yes. That's another belief that people have. Yeah.
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 It's
So
uh, it's like that, It's
yeah.
it's very simple, but we are so used to looking at the world in this stereotype way,
Yes.
that there's not enough, that
Mm.
we're gonna run out of this and we're gonna run out of that, and we have to kind of do this and do that. And okay, we work in a conscious way with a ethic, with like
Mm.
respect for everybody, but
Yes.
we know very well that we can, yeah, what we need to transmit as transurfers, is this knowledge, is that don't need to compete, don't need to fight, you don't need to survive, you just need to be creative. You need
Yeah.
to kind of know who you are, and that you have all the rights to have whatever you choose to have.
Yes.
And you know, and
Yeah, and the
you know,
situation, yeah, the situation outside can be what it is, but what is really key is your layer of reality, the
yeah,
thoughts and emotions that you're giving to your layer of reality. We
yeah,
can say that until now, it was
yeah,
unconscious,
yeah,
and reality that you've been seeing is unconscious. But
yeah,
remember, it's a reflection of the mirror. So from now on, you stand
yeah,
to
yeah,
dominate what you're thinking and what
yeah,
your emotions are. And as we said, you can
yeah,
see abundance everywhere when you go. Perceive abundance.
yeah,
Put your attention on what you want to
yeah,
see, not what you
yeah.
don't want to see, and you will
Of
go there,
course,
right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's like it's unbelievably easy, and this is the paradoxes, that we have
Mm.
sometimes in Transurfing to explain this. It's so easy, but at the same time, because of the baggage that we have,
Yes.
what we carry from
All this
this,
programming. Yeah.
yeah, this is why it's like we insist on this, wake up and
Mm.
do this and do that, but once we integrate it, then that's it. It's you can really experience another reality, another universe around you. It's like
Yes.
and I like that movie, the Matrix. In the
Yes.
movie Matrix, we have that scene where Neo, it's like the agents are coming for him,
Mm.
and he just puts his hands like that, and the
Mm.
bullets just fall down in
Oh,
front of
yes.
him. I like that. And this is what it is. When we wake up and we integrate Transurfing, it's like the pendulums come,
Mm.
the agents come, with all their like if you like ways of trying to extract energy, that's the bullets, like
Yes.
the provocations, but
Mm.
we just don't identify with it. We just let it all, we're living in the same space, but doesn't touch you. You
Yes.
don't identify with it. And
Yeah.
sometimes you will get like a reaction from people that they say, oh, maybe you don't identify with this disaster and this, you don't care, is another pendulum,
Exactly.
trying to turn around,
It's another tactic. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. The
and
pendulum
you
is
have
gonna
to
use. Yeah.
be aware of that. You have to be so much into your,
Yeah.
you
Into your
have to
core.
know who
Yeah.
you really are and the purpose. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
think, yeah, as we come here, I think as we come, like we are like spiritual beings, if you like, having a material experience, like everybody says that, in the esoteric world, we are
mm.
spiritual beings having a material experience, but, what the heck? What? But what? but really, it's like that. It is like we don't need to. We can be here, but we're not from here. We just traveling past. We're going creating a new reality, a new universe. Let's and a Transurfer, and what it does, if he can do that, then our energy will help everybody else around us.
Exactly. That's
You know,
totally it. And
we're
yeah,
not wasting it, giving it to pendulums.
that's totally the key.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think it was amazing this talk with you, Fernando. Thank you so much.
yeah,
And thank you to everyone.
yeah,
And we see you next time.
yeah. Sure. We talk about. I mean, there is so many different concepts, and
Mm.
ways of approaching, this
Yeah.
this situation, our environment, from the point of view of transurfing, we can
Yes.
look at it from so many different angles.
Yes, it's amazing. So
yeah.
thank you so much, Fernando.
Pleasure.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. See you next video.
Okay.